cutting off a narcissist from your life and radically accepting you are going to be the villain in their delusional world is top level self-care. Absolutely. Shout out to the author of this quote. And, I know people throw that word around so much, narcissist, and I guess that's what you call it, um, it's one of those words that they use to diagnose somebody's mental health or behavior or something like that. So people really shouldn't be using that word, I guess. But, from an energetic standpoint, y'all know if you clicked on here, who that narcissist in your life is. You know who that person was who has no regard for your feelings at all. They have no empathy for you at all. They can't empathize with other people. You've dealt with those people. They're probably your family members, and so you understand that, once you left, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still going to be the bad guy. When you pull back your energy, you understand that you become the bad guy. Like, you become the villain in their life. And so everybody starts looking at you funny and pointing the finger at you like you did something wrong. All because this person wants to play the victim and act like they're the ones being hurt when they're the ones who were going around doing the mistreatment, right? Sickos, psychopaths. So you are the type of person, you have got to the point where you realize that I'm always going to be the bad guy to them because they're delusional. You know what I'm saying? They lack accountability and they lack empathy. So I'm never going to be the good guy in their storybook. I'm always going to be the bad guy, especially because I removed them out of my life. Oh, yeah. But that's top level self-care. That's the ultimate sacrifice that you're willing to make, and you'll take that sacrifice day in and day out over and over again. You'll be the bad guy over and over again in anybody's story if that means that you get to stay out of their life and you get to keep and maintain your peace of mind. You will be the bad guy day in and day out, okay? You understand that because the patterns and the behaviors and the dangers of keep being in someone like a narcissist's life, okay? You have to know that. I've dealt with I know my parents, especially my father, narcissistic. You know what I'm saying? He's never been to the clinic and they never diagnosed him to say that. But listen, my experience with him, yeah, no. So once I removed myself from out of that, my immediate family's, once I cut contact with them, of course, they sent their flying monkeys. Of course, they, start sending random family members to quote unquote check up on me, or friends of the family to keep tabs on me to see how I'm doing. Of course, they try to send their flying monkeys to keep up with me. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, they're throwing dirt on my name, saying I'm such the bad person. You know what I'm saying? I'm such the bad guy. They're doing all this complaining and keeping my name in their mouth. Yet, if I'm such the problem, if I'm such the bad guy and I left out of your life, why am I doing so good still? Why am I still shining? Exactly. Why am I still shining? Because I was never the problem, right? So that's how you know that you was never the problem. And that's how you know that you'll always be the bad guy in their narrative, because you done left and removed yourself out of their life. You're doing good. You're at peace. You got no problems. Yet you're still in their mouths. Yet you're still a problem. Yet you are still the topic of the conversation. Yet you are still the blame for their lives. How does that even work? You're not even thinking about them. Yet they're still on your mind. So this is why you had to remove them out of your life, because they're narcissists. Like, come on now, there's no other way. Like, they were draining you of your energy, they were depleting you, they were going to end you, but you decided to get smart and wising up and remove them. So now you'll forever be the bad guy. You probably got people trying to call you up saying, what happened? What did you do? Why did you do this? La, 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 la. You don't got to explain yourself. You don't got to justify anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what you know. They know what they know. They know what they did. So it's just that on that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be okay with, all right, well, oh, well, if that's how they view me as the bad guy, then guess what? That's what I'll be, because I'm not proving nothing. I'm not convincing nothing to nobody. Listen, y'all are out of my life, and it is what it is. So, collective, I'm just so proud of you for standing on business, standing on those boundaries. And, you're the type who, yeah, you'll be the bad guy. You'll be the bad guy in their life, okay? Because guess what? I'm at peace in my real life. I'm at peace. So if you want me to be the bad guy in your delusional, made-up storybook world, guess what? Then so be it. Yeah, I really hope that whoever needed to hear this got this message collected, because let me tell you, okay? You taking care of yourself, real good care of yourself, and it shows and people see it, all right? If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. I want you a part of my tribe, all right? If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I really hope that you guys will comment the video, like the video, even share the video. I love y'all. It's Car. Y'all know how we do over here. I'm signing out. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.